teaching a stay or a wait. We've rewarded our dogs so much for coming with us or staying with us that when we get to teach a stay, it becomes quite difficult for them. By breaking this behaviour down into small steps, we can build a reliable behaviour. I'm going to start teaching this behaviour with my dog in a sit. This is quite a comfortable position for the dog to be in and to spend some time in. If you think that your dog would be more comfortable in a down position for this behaviour, then by all means teach it with the down, but I would try to avoid teaching them in a stand. Doing a stay or a wait in a standing position is maybe something I'll work up to at a later date, but when they're in that position it's easy for them to shift or to take a couple of steps and accidentally break down the behaviour. So just for clarity, I'm going to use a sit. To get started, I give a clear hand signal and say wait or stay. It doesn't matter which word you use so long as you're consistent. I then might move my leg out to the side and click for that movement. I then bring my foot back to its original position and treat the dog. If my dog was stationary for this movement, I'll then move my leg out to the side, shift my weight over it, click for that, then go back to my original position and treat the dog. I gradually build this up to taking a step away from the dog, always returning to feed the dog. Returning to feed the dog is an important step in this behaviour. If I were to call the dog to come and get the treat off me, then next time I ask them to sit or wait, they might just be anticipating that I'm going to call them, so they might accidentally break the wait before I want them to. I want to keep it very clear that they just sit there and I'll do all the moving around and they don't have to do anything. I don't want to confuse it with a recall behaviour. When my dog is happy with this small step, I will build it into a larger, more deliberate step. From here, I can add more and more steps. I try not to keep only increasing the distance, but I start to move around to the side of my dog as well. If my dog breaks the behaviour, this is not a problem. I just pop them back in the original position and think about why they were not successful. Maybe I tried to develop their behaviour too quickly. Maybe I added multiple things at once. Maybe it's distance, duration, or a different location that I've moved to. How can I change this to set the dog up so he wins? If my dog moves after I've clicked, I'll just lure him back into position and feed him where he was originally. When my dog understands this behaviour, I'll start adding other distractions and practice in different locations.